I'm just going to check that we are actually on the air before I start going into the detail and everything. So if we go into live and wait for it to actually work. Always struggles for the first few seconds, and I don't know why. Wait until it's on the air officially. And we will post on Twitter before we begin. We are live. Come and join us for our WWE NXT episode. WWE 2K24 Universe Mode continues. Gargano vs. Ciampa and much more. Come and tune in at the link. Copy. Oh yeah. Now we should be on the air, hopefully. Are we on? We are on. So, let's get underway. And Tommaso Ciampa has met Johnny Gargano backstage. Ciampa attacking Johnny Gargano before their supposed match. Now, of course, we know that DIY is no more, and Tommaso Ciampa is really proving it, attacking his former best friend backstage in this one to kick off this episode of NXT Gargano Dogs. You saw the hesitation in Gargano, thinking, do I, don't I? But Gargano, the NXT champion, Johnny Gargano, that is, fighting back here. Big STO. Fighting back against Tommaso Ciampa, that is exactly what he needs to do. And officials don't break this up. They know how feisty Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa can be against one another. Johnny wrestling with an RKO of sorts. And Ciampa's plan may have backfired against the resilient part of Johnny wrestling. Or maybe not, as he gets taken out with a clothesline. Ciampa on top of the box. So is Gargano. What the hell are they doing? Tommaso Ciampa busts open Johnny Gargano. And now a net breaker on top of our boxes here. Those are the boxes that make this show happen. So if any of them bust, we're in trouble. A DDT on top of wooden pallets. That will hurt. These two superstars do not care. Former tag team partners gone bitter enemies. They were supposed to face off in the main event tonight. But at the start of this show, as Tommaso Ciampa with a kendo stick. At the start of this show, they came across one another backstage and now they're taking one another out. I'm not sure whether this match will go ahead in the main event. I don't think it will, and look at Ciampa taking full control over the NXT champion, Johnny Gargano. Big lariat, maybe not. Big reversal by Tommaso Ciampa there. Ciampa hits Gargano in the back. No! Ciampa goes flying off the storage boxes. These two superstars will do whatever it takes to take one another out. Bitter enemies, former tag team partners, but not anymore. Ciampa breaking up DIY. on NXT. And now he is laying out our NXT champion, Johnny Gargano. They were meant to face off in the main event tonight. But I think Tommaso Ciampa is doing whatever it takes to ensure he doesn't need a fair matchup against Johnny Gargano. Every single superstar in NXT knows the heart and the resilience of our NXT champion, Johnny Gargano. Oh my God! Ciampa just chucked a chair at Johnny. Officials need to break this up. Officials need to break this up. Tommaso Ciampa taking out Johnny Gargano on our concrete floor in the backstage area, and there isn't a thin layer of padding backstage. Ciampa, oh my God, a neck breaker. Tommaso Ciampa taking out the NXT champion, who he was meant to first, and that didn't pay off for Ciampa. Gargano fighting back. Nobody has the heart like Johnny Gargano has. He will continue fighting. And what is Tommaso Ciampa doing? Going up, all the way up. And Tommaso Ciampa saying he is the greatest of all time. Ciampa saying, come on to Gargano, watching out for him. Where is Gargano? Gargano's behind him. Super kick. That's one way to trick Tommaso Ciampa out. Ciampa. Oh. These two men will do anything. Former tag team partners. But DIY, no more. And they were meant to face off in the main event of the evening here tonight. But they're looking to take each other out before that. That railing's down. What is Tommaso Ciampa planning? He has a big plan. Ciampa. Oh, Gargano knew the fall. Gargano, Irish whip reversal. Ciampa's the one that goes right into our lights in the backstage area. The pyrotechnic. Things have just gone off here in the arena. This match surely can't happen in the main event now. These two men are beating each other up to a bloody pulp. And I know they will not stop. So one of them is pretty much dead on the floor. Because that is Gargano and Ciampa. Look at the body and the face of Johnny Wrestling. Big running knee by Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa is the one that initiated this attack. If you remember, initiating the attack so he doesn't really need to fight Johnny Gargano in the main event. The NXT champion being laid out here by his former tag team partner. Fairy tale ending onto the chair, and finally officials break this one up. Surely the match is not going ahead. We will keep you updated throughout the night. Surely the match is not happening in the main event of the evening tonight. But up next, we have a number one contenders matchup for you as the Gaijin Blair Davenport tries to avenge her loss against the NXT Women's Champion Becky Lynch. Now, Blair Davenport looked very impressive in the last woman's standing Women's Championship, but couldn't get the job done. But two very experienced women. I'll let Mike do the announcing. Alicia Taylor is on her way to the building to do the ring announcing, but Mike has stuck over for now. But two very experienced women's wrestlers, Candice LeRae and Tegan Knox, also looking for an opportunity. It is a triple threat match. The winner of this match will go forward to NXT TakeOver Sydney, which will be huge for Blair Davenport, also being an Australian professional wrestler. She grew up in Australia and came over to the UK and now obviously in the US. But this would mean a lot personally to Blair Davenport. Will she get her rematch that she avenges for against Becky Lynch at NXT TakeOver Sydney? She needs to defeat Candice LeRae and Tegan Nox to do so.
And her opponents, first, from Wellington, New Zealand, Blair Davenport.
And if you haven't watched Battles and Beatings, go back and watch it. It was an absolutely incredible show to round off our WWE 2K23 Universe mode. But the matchup between Becky Lynch and... not Battles and Beatings. Back to the Roots, sorry, that is my fault. That's because I wrote an article on Battles and Beatings earlier. But NXT Back to the Roots, it was Blair Davenport versus Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's Championship. It kicked off our WWE 2K24 Universe mode. Blair Davenport, Becky Lynch, last woman standing. It was an incredible matchup. Blair Davenport looked very impressive but couldn't get the job done. She wants to go to Sydney. It would mean the world to Blair Davenport. But to do so, to get the match she avenges for, to get her rematch for the NXT Women's Championship, she needs to defeat Candice LeRae and Tegan Nox, two very experienced professional women's wrestlers around the globe, looking for an opportunity against Becky Lynch. It would make their careers here in NXT. And here comes the girl with the shiniest wizard, Tegan Nox. And I am hearing, I like Max to speak. I've heard through my earpiece that Johnny Gargano is currently in the medical room getting treated to. We will keep you updated on his condition after the attack from his former tag team partner Tommaso Ciampa, DIY no more. We knew that. But the attack was just sickening. All ended with a fairy tale ending onto a steel chair on the concrete floor in the backstage area. It was sickening. Tommaso Ciampa is probably laughing right now, smiling to himself. It was a sick, vicious attack. And the main event of the evening could very well be called off here between Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. But Blair Davenport, Candice LeRae, and Tegan Nox battle right here, right now on our brand new NXT stage. I hope you like it. I think it is stunning, personally. But they are battling here on NXT for a shot at Becky Lynch at NXT TakeOver Sydney. Our next NXT pay-per-view happening on October the 12th. Live on the YouTube channel. Tegan Nox with a big-time DDT to Blair Davenport. And now Candice LeRae takes out Tegan Nox with a Russian leg sweep into an early cover here. But not even a one count. Candice now trying to take out Blair. Doesn't quite work out. Blair Davenport with a roundhouse, but Candice LeRae straight back up to her feet, showing the resilience just like her husband, Johnny Gargano, who got viciously attacked backstage to start the show off. Candice, big roll into a super kick. Candice LeRae, Poison Rana! She's springboarding into the Poison Rana. That was unbelievable by Candice LeRae. She could unlock her full potential here on NXT. Tegan Nox takes down Candice LeRae. Just a disrespectful slap to the back of the head, and Blair Davenport into the ribs. She doesn't like being attacked. Tegan Nox, big time DDT, beautifully connected there. Tegan now giving Blair Davenport a run for her money as the Dragon Suplex connects. Blair Davenport raising the shoulder at 2. A feisty triple threat match. All 3 women know what is on the line. That being a future NXT Women's Championship match against Becky Lynch. Big penalty kick. And now attacking Candice. Tegan Knox, though. Look at this. Bringing her head into the mat. Vicious attack by Tegan Knox here. Into the cover by Tegan on Blair. Raising the shoulder at 1. Powerful kick out. Blair Davenport on the outside of the ring now. And now inside the ring. Tegan Knox goes for the cover. But Blair breaks it up. Blair Davenport grabbing Tegan Knox. Oh my lord! The Twill a Whirl Falcon Arrow couldn't quite get the job done for Blair Davenport. The only woman in this match to have had a former NXT Women's Championship opportunity was Blair Davenport. At our last NXT pay-per-view, the first WWE 2K24 Universe Mode episode, NXT Back to the Roots. That is how we started our Universe Mode. Blair Davenport, but Candice LeRae moves out of the way, but Tegan Knox from behind. And it was a last woman standing match at NXT Back to the Roots between Blair Davenport and the now NXT Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. It was an incredible encounter. Blair Davenport really showed what she could do in that matchup. And she is blocking for a rematch to avenge her loss against Becky Lynch. But she has to defeat Candice LeRae and Tegan Knox to do so. Can she get the job done? Tegan. To go with the shiniest wizard, hits it on Blair Davenport. But Blair showing her fight. Straight back up. Candice has her. But Blair gets out of that predicament. She could have been out for the count, but we are talking about Blair Davenport, ladies and gentlemen. Never count out the Gyrene. Big back suplex. Oof. Dangerous on the neck there. Blair now. Electric chair drop. Just dropping Candice LeRae from a big time height. Big roundhouse. Into the cover here by Blair Davenport. Kicks out. Does Tegan. This match been very even so far. It would mean more to Blair Davenport with the Australian background, the New Zealand background more or less, of Blair Davenport, because the match would happen at NXT TakeOver Sydney, our next pay-per-view, on the 12th of October for NXT. In the main event of NXT TakeOver, confirmed, Bronson Reed defending his NXT North American Championship. We'll have to see who against within the next few weeks. Tegan Knox getting a 2.5, and Blair Davenport capturing the arm. Oh no! That is it! Tegan has to be KO'd right now. Big elbow to Candice. Roundhouse. Is Tegan Knox KO'd? That has to be it. No! Tegan at 2 7/8. Somehow raising the shoulder. Blair Davenport with a massive drop kick to Candice LeRae. Big spinning back elbow. And Blair Davenport has took full control of this one. Snap suplex. Candice. What is she going for? No way. Candice LeRae. Wicked stepsister. Candice knows the opportunity she has right here, right now. Goes for the cover after the wicked stepsister. Tegan Knox interrupts. Tegan, choke slam. Tegan knocks. We get with the shiniest wizard once again into the cover. And Tegan knocks. Goes forward.
Here is your winner, Tegan Knox.
To NXT TakeOver Sydney. To take on Becky Lynch. Tegan Knox, Becky Lynch. What an interesting encounter that could be. Tegan Knox has just earned herself the biggest opportunity of her career. So up next, we have another women's matchup. I'm just going to let this play out. So, to explain, at NXT TakeOver Sydney, Dakota Kai, who this opportunity means the world to, defends the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships in a fatal four-way tag team elimination match, teaming up with Io Sky to form Damage Control, taking on the Twinkle Twins, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, Toxic Attraction in Gigi Dolan and JC Jane, and the Jade Pioneers in Cora Jade and SmackDown's Roxanne Perez. Now, Perez is on all three brands at the moment. She is taking every single opportunity she can. That is the upstart, Roxanne Perez, for you. But right here, right now, we've got 4 of those 8 competitors going at it. Dakota Kai, Cora Jade, Katana Chance, and Gigi Dolan. Welcome to the Generation of Jade, one half of the Jade Pioneers.
The following contest is a fatal.
Has made it to the arena.
Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
As I said, one half of the Jade Pioneers. And she knows on October the 12th at NXT TakeOver Sydney, with one of her best friends in Roxanne Perez, SmackDown's Roxanne Perez, she could win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. That would be huge for the career of both Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, of course, can go on all 3 shows. Speaking about the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, here comes one half of them. And as I said, the opportunity to perform in Sydney means the absolute world to this girl. Kiwi, Dakota Kai.
Representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai looking to prove a point why she is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. If she can pick up a win here tonight in the Fatal 4-Way match, it would ride huge momentum towards NXT TakeOver Sydney. But the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships will be defended, as I stated, in a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match. The Jade Pioneers, Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez, Damage Control, Io Sky and Dakota Kai, Twinkle Twins in Katana Chance, who is here right now.
From Glen Ridge, New Jersey, Katana Chance.
And the last team being Toxic Attraction in JC Jane and Gigi Dolan, who is also competing in this matchup to make up the Fatal 4-Way between Cora Jade, Katana Chance, Dakota Kai, and Gigi Dolan. And this just shows off the athleticism. More than anything of Katana Chance, it is very impressive. Tana Chance taking in the NXT universe. Nothing quite like it on our brand new NXT stage here tonight. Can Tana Chance get the job done? And it's time to get a little bit toxic. Because here comes the crazy wildcat of toxic attraction, Gigi Dolan.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
Gigi Dolan, very, very impressive. You cannot take your eyes off of Gigi. She will strike fear into her opponents. She will strike when you least expect. Watch out for Gigi Dolan here on NXT. And it is an honor to have the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions in the building tonight. Dakota Kai, Io Sky backstage. Of course, defending their championships at NXT TakeOver Sydney on October the 12th. Live on the YouTube channel. One not to miss, indeed. Cora Jade. Dakota Kai, 4 of those 8 opponents battling here tonight. Tana Chance. And as we've just seen, Gigi Dolan. I love the new NXT set, I must say, by the way. It is absolutely beautiful. Credit to the WWE crew, the WWE production crew, for the new stages. Raw, NXT, and SmackDown all have new stages here in our universe mode. Dakota Kai, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, with a fisherman's suplex. And you saw the athleticism in the bridge that she did, but decided not to hook the leg in the end. Dakota Kai now. Oh, Cora Jade with a back suplex, and it's time to roll the dice with Dakota Kai. Face of Cora Jade. Big right hand. Then she is as she is called in Toxic Attraction, the crazy wildcat for the NXT Tiger Team Champion, Dakota Kai. Cora Jade. And Dakota Kai now, look at this innovative submission hold. Gets her into a inverted Rings of Saturn type move. Dakota Kai now setting up on Gigi. Big sleeper hold takedown. And Katana Chance has just taken out Cora Jade. She could be knocked out. She landed on the kendo stick, but no, not quite yet. Does it say we're live? What is going on? I'm sorry about this, guys. Yep, we're live. Good stuff. Apologies for that. Like I said, I will edit it up afterwards. I will hide the live streams and then just put it up all in one video for you guys to watch. Running smoothly. As the chiropractor connects to Katana Chance, and one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Dakota Kai, heads to NXT TakeOver Sydney in the opportunity that means the world to Dakota Kai to perform in Sydney. She has picked up the momentum here tonight. Incredible victory for Dakota Kai. And now it is time. Grayson Waller went to NXT General Manager William Regal. Grayson Waller, obviously a SmackDown competitor. Grayson Waller went to NXT General Manager William Regal and said, you obviously need the Grayson Waller effect. You need the Aussie icon on NXT TakeOver Sydney. William Regal responded with, earn your chance. Over the next few episodes of NXT, Grayson Waller will be versing different opponents. If he defeats all of the opponents, he will go forward to NXT TakeOver Sydney in an opportunity that would mean the world to him and verse the NXT champion, Johnny Gargano. That is what is on the line over the next few weeks for Grayson Waller, but William Regal not making it easy for the Aussie icon. And here it comes. It is the Grayson Waller effect has taken over NXT for the next few weeks / episodes.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller effect on NXT. His first opponent tonight was part of the NXT North American Championship matchup at NXT Back to the Roots, our first ever episode of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. So the general manager, William Regal, not making it easy for Grayson Waller to earn his opportunity at NXT TakeOver Sydney. But the Grayson Waller effect in Sydney would be unbelievable to witness. And it's time to make a load of money, because here comes Cameron Grimes. Look at how much money's in the air. I wish I earned that much.
And his opponent from Burlington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Cameron Grimes.
And Cameron Grimes is no slouch. This is tough competition for Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller on our Universe Mode is a SmackDown superstar. But he went personally to William Regal and said he wants to be at NXT TakeOver Sydney. William Regal went, earn your spot, earn your opportunity. He's going to be versing a number of different opponents over the next few weeks. If he defeats them all, he will go forward to NXT TakeOver Sydney to verse the NXT champion, Johnny Gargano. But if one of the opponents defeats Grayson Waller, that opponent will go forward to NXT TakeOver Sydney. A lot on the line. And a great way to determine, I must say, the next challenger for Johnny Gargano. Is he even fit for the main event? We don't know. He's still in the medical room as we speak after a hellacious attack earlier on this evening by Tommaso Ciampa, his former tag team partner, who was supposed to be versing him in a fair contest here tonight. But Tommaso Ciampa met Johnny Gargano backstage as he was walking forward from his car. And Tommaso Ciampa just beat down Johnny Gargano. It all ended with the officials finally breaking them up after a fairy tale ending onto a steel chair. Johnny Gargano was being treated over the past 40 minutes or so. Grayson Waller with a great counter on the line here. Is a potential NXT Championship opportunity as the STF is locked in by Cameron Grimes, because Grayson Waller wants to be at NXT TakeOver Sydney. William Regal is not making it easy for the Aussie icon. Sure, the Aussie icon has to be at NXT TakeOver Sydney. Come on now. That is what Grayson Waller said. How can you have a pay-per-view in Australia without the icon? But William Regal said, this is NXT. Earn your opportunity like everyone else. So Grayson Waller intends on doing that. SmackDown's Grayson Waller taking over NXT. The Grayson Waller effect taking over NXT for the next number of weeks. Rolling elbow, nice counters here between Cameron Grimes and Grayson Waller. Waller has Grimes in the corner, laying in the elbows to the back of the head. And now, jumping elbow, trademark Grayson Waller into the cover on Cameron Grimes here. Only a 1 count on Grimes. Never count out Cameron Grimes either, as I said. NXT back to the roots. He was in the NXT North American Championship matchup. Big powerbomb into the cover. That was like a suplex powerbomb. Aggressive, innovative offense by the Aussie icon, and he is looking confident. But Grimes coming back and takes out the legs of Grayson Waller. Oh, knees first. Goes Grimes. Big punch to the face. On prettier. The jumping on prettier by Cameron Grimes. By Grayson Waller onto Cameron Grimes, sorry, into the cover. The referee, AJ Smith, counting the 2. Grayson Waller has Grimes, maybe not. Nice counter by Grimes. Grimes, you're a naggy. Grayson with the counter though. Grayson, Rolling Thunder, Stunner! Out of nowhere on Cameron Grimes. But Grimes raising the shoulder. Grayson Waller in disbelief. He wants that NXT Championship opportunity. But if he defeats Cameron Grimes, it is not over for Grayson. However, if Cameron Grimes defeats Grayson Waller, he automatically gets selected for the NXT Championship match against Johnny Gargano. I think William Regal doesn't like Grayson Waller and will do whatever it takes to keep him off the show. We know by the reaction in the draft. What a maneuver by Cameron Grimes, a standing Spanish fly. And now Grimes looking to make a load of money. Cameron Grimes, small package driver. But Grayson Waller raising the shoulder. Grimes on the leg though. Grayson has been beaten. I told you this match wouldn't be easy for Grayson Waller. The Aussie icon is in trouble. He may not go to NXT TakeOver Sydney. Because Grimes riding all the momentum. Big DDT. Grayson Waller now. Taking off a turnbuckle. What is he planning? Waller knows he's got to pull something out of the bag that's big here to defeat Cameron Grimes. Grimes, big arm drag. Now Cameron Grimes sends him into the exposed turnbuckle. That did not pay off for Grayson Waller. Uppercut. Trying to recover from that. Oh, trademark jab. Is Cameron Grimes KO'd? The trademark jab by Grayson Waller. Just a 2. Grayson Waller telling AJ Smith, come on, that was 3. Get into position quicker. Waller sending Grimes to the outside, still on his feet, but Grayson Waller over the top rope he goes. Tope con hilo. This is awesome. Grayson Waller, Cameron Grimes, potential NXT Championship opportunity. I don't believe this. Johnny Gargano, after the hellacious attack, the fairy tale ending onto the chair, has made it out here. I told you he's a fighting champion, but I didn't think after a fairy tale ending onto the concrete floor, onto a steel chair, that he would make it out here. And I genuinely don't think Tommaso Ciampa thought he would either. But that is the heart, the resilience of Johnny Wrestling. The match is still going on. Your main event of the evening, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, one-on-one. The referee calls for the bell. This one's underway, and Gargano, he has been in the medical room getting treated all this time. But he's out here after the hellacious attack earlier on this evening. He's out here against Tommaso Ciampa. DIY is no more. We have known that for weeks. Ciampa just beating him down. Johnny, you may have made a mistake coming out. He is busted open again. For the second time tonight, Tommaso Ciampa is just laying it into the NXT champion. If Ciampa gets the victory here, it's cheating, yes. But in the record books, it would go down as a victory for Tommaso Ciampa. That would then surely mean Ciampa getting a future championship matchup. Surely. He is just... The beatdown happened. Oh, I'm missing the mark to him. He wanted to come out. He wanted to fight. He wanted to prove to... Winning DDT. Trademark Johnny Wrestling. Trying to get himself hyped up. Gargano. Springboard Poison Rana connecting. The wife and husband doing the trademark maneuvers. What it's all about. Gargano. Gargano. Why is it lagging so bad? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Oro. That is a promise as the Rolling Thunder dropkick connects. Johnny Wrestling is hyped. Gargano grabs Ciampa. Long dart. Ciampa is down. Big clothesline. Not quite, though. Ciampa. The Psycho Cutter. Trademark Ciampa. And Gargano could be out. Gargano raising the shoulder. The resilience. Ciampa taunting away. Saying, look at what I've done to your champion. The hellacious attack backstage. But Gargano still fighting at the beginning of the show. And then this matchup, I don't know how Johnny Wrestling's out here competing. He has been in the medical room all show since the attack. But that is the heart of the Rebel Heart. Johnny Wrestling as the Gargano escape is in, but it's a rope break. Unlucky for Johnny Gargano. But he still fights on. The heart, the resilience of Johnny Wrestling. Big lariat. Gargano now. DDT! Bust open Ciampa. Both of these men, the NXT champion and Tommaso Ciampa, busted wide open. Raking the eyes as Gargano came down with a splash. That hurt both men. But that is the high risk, high reward situation. And now Ciampa. But again, Gargano fighting. He will fight till his very last breath. Super kick. Another one, no. This time Ciampa reads it. Insecurity he didn't read though. Johnny Wrestling on the apron. Big springboard kick. Again on the apron. Calling for Ciampa to get up. Through the ropes into the spear. Sorry. Trips Ciampa. The Gargano escape is locked in. And Ciampa decides to tap. Unbelievable victory by the NXT champion. How did he do that? At the start of the show, Tommaso Ciampa brutally and viciously attacked Johnny Gargano backstage. It all ended with a fairy tale ending onto the steel chair. He's been in the medical room all show. He made it out here for the match and walks away victorious. The heart of Johnny Wrestling. Thank you all for tuning in to what has been a great NXT episode. I'm going to go and edit it up and get it all in one video for you guys. I apologize about the delays in the stream. The broadcast seemed to go off. The network didn't like us today at all. But I will get it all edited up into one show for you guys right here, right now. I'll catch you all shortly. See you later.